Hello, and thank you for tuning into the Movie Rubric. I'm Timothy McDaniel.
Cole Wright.
Joe White.
And today we are going to be talking about the movie Weapons. A little bit of a weird theater situation for this one. We were supposed to go see it. Oh, I'm talking about that, but I'm also talking about the fact that we were going to go see it Tuesday, and then
we're going to go see it Saturday.
Originally
Saturday. I made this one difficult. I apologize, Chad.
Jonah ruined it for everybody.
Yeah.
He almost got kicked off the podcast.
How dare you? Yeah, no, it's fine. But yeah, it just felt like we were determined not to see this movie for a hot second there. But we did it. We were going to go see it Tuesday. You stayed home to take care of your mama. I'm sure she appreciated that.
And then it kind of switching. My mom got better, and then I upchucked profusely.
Yeah.
Chef Boyardee all in the toilet.
I'm kind of glad you didn't come, if I'm being honest with you, if you were going to be thrown up everywhere.
Yeah, no, that
I don't know
would
if
have
you
been
added to the experience we had.
It would have. So Cole and I had maybe the worst in-theater experience.
Really?
Oh, Jonah, you missed it.
Oh, man.
Dude, it was bad. It was worse than Violent Night.
Really?
It's been outdone.
Does it involve kids?
No.
And I think
Okay.
that's why I'm so mad. So for Violent Night, viewers who may have listened to that episode remember there were 12 children in front of us at an 11 o'clock R-rated showing for a movie. So I was annoyed that these kids were but really at the end of the day, as annoyed as I was, they were just laughing.
Yeah, having fun,
They really weren't being distracting other than just laughing, but it was like a silly Christmas violent movie, and I was more annoyed, why are all these kids here? We go see movies late to avoid hordes of children. This one, let's start with the person to my wife's left.
Oh, man.
Had a vape, but instead of just being a vape, you're making that face, but I haven't got to the worst part yet.
Face.
It has spinning RGB lights on the side. So every time he'd take a hit, Elena thought he was pointing a flashlight at her, she said. Every time he'd take a hit, it'd light up her face and blind me in my peripheral vision as he hit this vape, and then he'd just blow it in front of him.
Dude.
No.
That made my blood pressure boil.
So
Jonah,
Don't
we're not
make your
even to
bad
the worst.
habit other people's problems.
I'm not even to the worst one. I'm
No.
going that was probably the second worst one.
Oh, my gosh.
I'll start with the least.
That already ticks me off.
The least offensive one was the girl behind me who just kept getting out her phone flashlight to look for stuff. So
During the movie?
Yes.
Yeah. So Cole looked at me at one because I kept turning around and
I thought it was the projector.
I thought it was a projector. No, this girl was just I'm gonna get Reese's out of my purse and put her phone flashlight on. I was looking around in her
Get him
purse.
out before the movie starts.
Yeah.
The person in front of me, slightly to the left, sitting in C11. I know their seats. So the vape guy was D13. She was C11. The person behind me was E10.
So you were surrounded by freaks.
In hindsight, we should have probably just went out and just start
I know
handing out
that-
seat numbers.
I
Yeah,
know the
here
seat
you go.
numbers because I almost went out to be hey.
Check out these seats,
These
please.
three are freaks.
Yeah.
Bunch of lunatics.
So the girl in front of me kept getting on her phone on Facebook, but she didn't even have the dark mode on. So it was just white.
It's white mode.
Max.
Oh, my gosh.
Max brightness Facebook scrolling the whole
And you are at a
movie.
movie that you paid for.
Yes.
Why are you on Facebook?
No, Jonah.
And then
we're
here's
not
the-
the
Oh my
worst one.
The worst one. The worst one could arguably be the vape guy, but I think it was the guy to Cole's girlfriend's right, to Kirsten's right. We had a movie theater comedian who
Oh,
would,
no.
He commentated the whole time.
Now, Jonah, I want you to imagine how much better or worse, maybe it'd be better, if every single time you saw a clip or you either saw a kid run to the house or saw a clip of a kid run to the house, you heard a grown man go, wee!
Loudly?
Yes. Here's the thing. It wasn't like he was just whispering it to his friend. That would be one thing. This dude want the whole theater to hear it. And the problem was we gave him a laugh one time. And he did it every time.
Dude. Oh, my gosh. Okay, hang on. Was that the only bit he did, or did he do a bunch?
No, he did a bunch.
He had a bunch of commentary on the whole thing, and none of them were funny.
Yeah, he did a bunch.
None of the jokes landed.
No, not a single one. He talked and made jokes the entire movie. At one point, he did oh, that's what she, kind of stuff,
Jonah, I wish you would have went.
I would have lost my mind. I think for me, the vape guy would have been the worst. I
think he would have been by the vape guy, actually. We could have
You
put,
would have been. Your seat was going to be where the vape guy was.
I cannot stand it when people you're in public and they know there's people around you and you just let me take a puff of my urine stinky doo-doo fart smell flavor I got and just right in somebody's face. Dude, go into a corner where you belong. and go do it over there.
If you're listening to this and you vape, I will. I agree with Jonah mostly. I'll come at it from a different angle. You don't know who's allergic to what.
Yeah.
Like you might have a scent or a chemical in your vape. Like Elena, thankfully, didn't set off her asthma. She gets really bad asthma oftentimes if people vape near her. So like I was really glad that like it didn't trigger.
Do that. Yeah. Like, if we're tight, you can do it around me.
Yeah.
But like if you're in public and you're a stranger, get that out of my face,
paying
man.
money not
That smoke
to
was
have,
in you.
Yeah. So it was a really bad theater. And then the theater in general was very giggly. And there were times I didn't mind the giggles.
That movie made me chuckle.
Yeah, and there were times
There's some
funny.
funny parts in this movie.
Yeah.
And we'll talk about that in a bit. There are times it's supposed to be funny. There are times that I don't think it was supposed to be funny, and people were laughing at and which is fine. I'm not upset at this in any way, shape, or form. Because everyone interprets a movie differently. I don't think they were laughing to be annoying or to try to make jokes. There was a couple times that like a moment probably would have been scarier if there wasn't some like dudes and their girlfriends going like Beavis and Butthead laughing.
It could be like nervous laughter, like I'm so scared I'm nervous or something.
Yeah, so not upset about that at all.
But no, that our commentator friend though,
Oh, he was the worst.
for 2 hours
Oh yeah.
made comment
Did nobody say anything?
after comment after comment.
Oh my gosh.
I was about to throat punch the fella.
Dude, I've gone out and complained about people in theaters before, and then my friends made fun of me. They're like, dude, just grow up. You're such an old man. And I'm like,
Grow up, you're such an old man.
Dude,
Isn't that
yeah.
the same thing?
I'm
Yeah.
paying $20.
to be fair, we paid $6.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
it's
You do on
half
Tuesday,
price
yeah.
Tuesdays.
We need to always go see movies on Tuesdays.
Yeah, honestly.
That would be good. Yeah, that's cheap.
It's so much better.
Yeah. Well, apparently
Well,
not.
apparently not, yeah, because that's when all the cheapskates come out of their house and
Psychopaths
ruin
that-
movies. Yeah.
Dude, the commentator, that drives me in. That
Yeah.
would, dude, that I don't know if that's worse than that might be worse than Vape Guy.
We're
Actually.
sandwiched between a vapor and the commentary guy.
It's
What
like
I'll just start doing is I'll bring like a sticky note with me, and then we'll start going on Tuesdays. But I'll write down all the seat numbers that are bothering me,
And then
I'll
It's
go
the
out
death
to the
note.
lobby and like be like, here,
Here you go.
Take care of that.
Get
Yeah,
rid of him.
if you would. We need the Nathan Fielder.
Yeah.
Like-
I let them know discreetly that they were breaking the rules. Has the big lantern and the headlight on.
to come in and interrupt.
No
him.
sharing popcorn.
Man. So, all right. So we went and saw this movie different days. Let's actually talk.
I will
about-
say, actually,
Yeah.
me and Josh had an opposite theater experience.
Oh, did Josh go with you?
Yeah, Josh
Where's
went with
he
me.
at?
He had a haircut appointment. Asked me if he wanted to come on the show. He said he couldn't, but
For
you
a
know,
haircut?
That's what he
I'll
said.
cut his hair.
Shoot, I'll cut
on
his
the
hair.
podcast while we talk about
That
it.
would have been so banger.
Hey, that thing's battery powered. Where's he getting his hair cut at? Let's go.
dude, we got a new mixer, so
We're gonna take this to the barber shop.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go down the street. I don't know if he goes to that one, but
yeah. So if like things sound really weird, bear with us. We just got a new mixer we're messing around with. Can be battery powered if you want it to be. So we can.
That is awesome.
Yeah, we could take it to.
we can do it in the
barber shop.
park.
That actually would be cool. I told Cole, I said we should like rent out the Carbondale Theater at some point and just like do one in the theater.
we're here. We're watching Dog Man.
Oh, we could talk loud. We could talk loud if we rent the theater.
Oh yeah. Duh.
Just saying, like,
Sorry.
we
Yeah.
could, like-
Oh, what's up, guys?
Just do a live like podcast.
Yeah, right there live,
Kinda
and we
cool.
can stream it and pirate the movie.
Dude, if they let me like have a remote too to like pause the movie, like that actually be even cooler.
That would
Like,
be awesome. Like,
let's rewind here. How are those bombs dropping? There's no gravity in space.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just
Last
joking.
Jedi.
That actually doesn't bother me in that movie. But I just love when people point that out.
Yeah, it's fair. It's fair.
No,
But, you
I
know,
just
great movie though.
I always assumed that there's like a spring-loaded piston that just pushes them down.
Brings them
Speaking
down.
It really wouldn't take much to like. Everyone always commented on that in the movie. Like, there's no gravity. Like, it's really not hard to like
Figure out a way to do that.
have
yeah.
like a pinball thing just push them a little bit. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
and they would go that
Speaking
way.
of Last Jedi.
okay, hit us, Cole.
If you are on our Facebook, please go comment some of the worst movies you've ever seen. 'Cause we're trying to compile a list for our next bracket.
Oh yeah,
I think it's gonna be our 50 episode special.
50th anniversary. Yeah,
Yeah.
we've been doing this for 50 years.
Yes.
Yeah.
yeah.
We are. Yes. Felt like it.
Old man.
I would actually be 80 if we'd been. Oh, I guess I'd be like 77. So if
Yeah.
we'd been doing it for 50 years. So
We're gonna make it.
I
one
can
of
do
these
math. Probably. I'll take your word for it.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
years. When do we start? 2022. Yeah, that's right.
77. I do that right.
Yeah.
I've never done math properly. It's because I'm listening to Project Hail Mary. I'm like,
Oh, that Ryan Gosling movie.
the book is really good.
Yeah.
I'm sure the movie will be good too. I'm actually mad. Last tangent before we start talking about the movie.
But yeah, give us your bad movie ideas too.
Oh yes,
Yes.
thank you. I saw a trailer for Project Hail Mary. I hadn't read the book yet, and they spoil something huge in the trailer. And I'm so mad. So I'm now going back to not watching trailers anymore.
Oh, you're
so you
back
guys are
to
gonna
it?
have to tell me what looks good because I'm done. Because if they had not told me this particular thing in the trailer before I started listening
The
to
little character at the end.
it'd be so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited for that movie. Normally I wouldn't be that excited, but it's Phil Lord and Chris Miller. They did 21 Jump Street, classic. Spider-Verse, classic. Cloud the Chance of Meatballs, classic. Lego Movie, classic. They never miss.
Why didn't they just get the team that did The Martian?
Not classic enough.
The Martian is literally the same author. Like it's the same like.
No.
I don't know.
They're
Who did that? That was Ridley Scott. I'm sure he's doing something else.
Lower The Martian, obviously.
Yeah, honestly,
What's lower than The Martian?
The Cloud with a Chance of Meatballs over The Martian, clearly.
Oh, I would agree.
You guys are wrong, but I don't hate that movie.
I'm
I don't hate that
trolling.
movie.
I'm
I don't think
trolling.
I like that movie as much as other people do, but it's good.
Cloud Chance of Meatballs?
I think it's fine.
I think I
just
like it
trolling.
more than most people. That's one of my favorites.
Yeah, you also like Dogman.
I've never even seen Dogman
didn't even
still.
see it?
I still haven't watched
Is Captain
Dogman.
Underpants one of the worst movies of all time?
No, guys, give me a break.
I think it should be.
No.
Personally, I think it should
What's
be.
its Rotten Tomato score?
I don't know what they look at, but
I don't think it's bad.
We'd have to do that for a lot because I think Space Jam 2 actually has a pretty good one.
What?
No way.
But, well, at least the director's one.
We
Or
are
the
going to
audio-
put Star Wars Episode 8 and 9 on there.
Yeah, that
We might get the showdown.
Yeah, we're going to put
they may have actually been round one. Ooh,
9 is way worse.
what are the two Indiana Jones films we're putting on there?
Dial of Destiny and Crystal Skull.
Yeah.
There's a debate there.
There's really like not a super solid rule, so if you comment like a bad movie, we'll probably throw it on there.
Yeah,
And there is there's kind of a rule. It can't be like
The Room.
It can't be abhorrent. Like it has to be like, oh, that movie's not good. Like The Room, or something like a bargain bin thing you'd get at Walmart.
Sky Shark.
Well,
Sky
I think
Sharks
the
is what we
rule
talked
is
about.
like if it's so bad, it's funny good. Like if it's so bad,
that's
it's good.
subjective,
Like
though.
The Room, and that is subjective.
Like
but that's-
Sharknado would be a good example.
Sharknado,
You can't
yeah.
do Sharknado. That's not really fair
Yeah.
for the bracket. So
Like-
we're excluding that.
We're going, I think, off of enjoyment.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
not necessarily whether the movie's good or bad.
But remember,
on
each
paper,
matchup's
but,
going to
like-
be which one's the worst out of the two instead of the best. It's a reverse.
But like worst on enjoyment, right? That's how I'm doing it.
I don't know. It's again like however we do our brackets every time.
I guess
Yeah.
which movie you think is worse.
Yeah,
however you interpret that.
I feel like I'd be going worst off of enjoyment.
We have Last
because if you
Airbender
do
in
like
there.
what's on paper,
brother.
then- yeah.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
It's gonna be for me. It's gonna be between Avatar, Aragon,
Aragon.
Dragon Ball.
when we did most hated movies, I think we did that.
Yeah, we did. Well, we did that with Borderlands. Borderlands is on there, by the way.
Borderlands, yeah. I think
Everything
I said
with the failing
Avatar.
grade on the podcast is automatically in.
Made its way on there, yeah. Yeah, I think Borderlands was pretty bad, though.
That's such a good example of like a movie that's bad but not bad enough to be good in any way.
Avatar or Borderlands?
Borderlands.
Yeah.
Like it's just bad. Avatar too, though, because only if you've seen the show. I feel like if you haven't seen the show, you'd probably laugh at Avatar. But if you've seen the show and you know how good it's supposed to be,
It's not even funny bad. It's just like offensively boring.
my favorite like scene to make fun of was where the Earthbenders like there's like 10 of them.
Oh my
They do like a
gosh.
synchronized dance, and then like a pebble lifts up off the ground and slowly floats, and the guy just stands there and lets it hit him in the chest and flies back. And,
flies
I'm just
back.
like, M. Night Shyamalan directed this.
And it makes no sense. I think I've said this on the podcast before. In the show, that scene, the Earthbenders are it's the prisoners, Earthbender prisoners.
Yeah.
In the movie, they're on land.
Yeah.
There's Earth everywhere, and Earthbenders are supposed to be like pretty strong-willed, like stubborn people. And they just aren't
They're
fighting
just
anything.
like in the woods.
In the show, they explain it because they put all the prisoners on a metal boat in the middle of the ocean, so they can't fight back even if they try to, because they don't know how to metal bend yet. At that point in the show, and it's like, okay, well that's cool. They explained why, and this show they're like, we can't make a boat. Just put them on land and say they're scared. Put them in the woods. They're like, oh, well, we're so scared. There's like, dude, and then there's like 20,000 of you guys in there. Not actually. There's a lot of you though.
All right.
Sorry. a little
No,
rant.
you're good. It's going to be a very hot, heated episode. Give us your bad movies. Weapons. I liked it. I'm going to put this movie firmly in the category of it's probably not a good movie, but I still really enjoyed it. You're looking at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
I'll go on to explain my reasoning later. I have a lot of problems with this movie. Some of them are moderately big, but I loved the movie still. Like, for what it is. You guys are looking at me like I'm nuts.
Well,
But I
saying it's not good is
Like good, like we were just talking about. Like some movies are not good on paper. Like they have a lot of problems, but they're enjoyable.
that's a hot take, dude.
I think it's a hot take.
I think I can explain my reasoning.
I think you're
okay.
the
I think it's
minority
fair.
on this
I'm
one.
an open-minded man.
I think I can explain my reasoning later. Yeah, I just don't. It's spoilery though. So what are your guys' thoughts on the movie?
I really like this movie. I would rather go watch it in a theater where we don't have a bunch of psychopaths in it.
Yeah.
Or wait. I mean, I probably would go see it again if I have the opportunity to in theaters. But like, if I have to wait till streaming to actually watch it again, I will. But I think it's definitely worth checking out. Like,
I think this would be a good streaming movie.
yeah,
Like this is a good one to watch at home, like with the lights off. What?
we yell "we" every time.
Oh, I thought you were going to say something else.
I thought he was doing
Yeah.
like the Grudge, like the the vocal fry. Yeah. Jonah.
I thoroughly enjoyed this. I really enjoyed it. I had like an opposite theater experience. I was gonna say like the mix in my theater was perfect. There was like probably 10 to 15 people in the theater. I also might be recency bias. I literally watched this hours ago. I came home from the movie, got home at like 1, fell asleep, woke up, and we're here now. But also, one more side tangent about the theater. Without any spoilers, there's scenes of this movie where people have nightmares, and it gets really dark and gray. The lights were like they were dim, but the lights were on through the whole movie. And then a good way into the movie, I guess they forgot to shut they want to shut those all the way off. So right when the nightmare scene came on and it got dark, they turned the lights all the way off, all the way off. And then like that was the first time like in a long time in the theater I was like, that Loki kind of freaked me out.
Do you think that was like an experienced theater employee who was like going above and beyond at his job?
I don't know.
I'm
was
going to help
good
the
timing.
movie out.
It was good timing, but it wasn't the first nightmare scene, so I think it was just late.
Yeah.
And then right when that happened too, someone was coming back in, and like the door made like a, and I'm like, am I going to get like killed in this theater? Like everyone was like, yo, this
Am
is
I the
crazy.
weapon?
Am I the weapon? But no, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I would say like you can see it. I think it'd be good to see it in a theater, but you can see it at home. But like, I think this is a really crucial movie. Like, your enjoyment is really hindered on if you're spoiled or not. Do not like look anything up. That was the fun. This did not go the way I thought it was going to go at all. I had no idea where it was going most of the time until one point. I was like, okay, I kind of know where I can know where it's going now. When it kind of spells it out a little bit, I think I'm sure you probably know the scene I'm talking about. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. It just like keeps you going. Like I like the mystery element a lot. And yeah, just don't be spoiled on it. But I'll give it 2 thumbs up personally.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. I for the record, I'm also 2 thumbs up. I
Okay.
feel like you guys are looking at me like I'm a madman. I'm also 2 thumbs up. Yes.
Yes.
So, don't spoil yourself on it. Go in. Try to see it in a good theater. I really like to think that your guy who turned off the lights did it intentionally.
I hope so. Because
That'd
it
be
was
good.
like, I was like, damn, this is immersive.
They waited to turn our lights off a little bit, but it wasn't like in timing with the nightmare. I think they just forgot. That happens a lot.
Yeah.
That happens a lot. Our mix was good though too. Sometimes the mix at the Carbondale one can be weird.
It's real iffy. Mine was, ours was great. Yeah. I will say though, we're on a lot of tangents, but it seems to be good.
That's right.
I'm glad we saw an article. We sent it in our group chat about how AMC is cutting down the amount of ads they're doing.
Oh my gosh.
We had me and Josh. I think the movie was for 10:10. I think the movie started after 10:40. We had over half hour.
Well, they haven't implemented it yet.
Oh, they haven't yet. I'm glad they are. If they are, because like
We had close
man.
to 40 minutes of ads. I looked at my watch when the movie started. We had close to 40 minutes.
Yeah, and we were talking about it. There's an AMC A-list ad that goes on. Ours seemed longer this time. It went on forever. It was like had a
because they
bullet
keep adding
PowerPoint.
tiers.
They're adding stuff to it.
They have to make the
kept
commercial
going.
longer. Yeah.
At one point, me and Josh looked just like, are they going to stop talking? And then there's Nicole Kidman. There's the couple Coke commercial. You know what I'm talking about? And then there's the silence your cell phones. And then there's the ads on
Yeah.
top of that.
Like I say,
There's like 2 different silence your cell phone ads.
I say
Yeah,
just
there's like 2.
Cut one of those silence your cell phone ads. Cut off you don't have to have all these movies that get trailers. Like you pick like the big ones.
Like the big ones. Or the ones that apply to the movie. Like if it's this movie, just do the horror movies.
Or if you're going to have a lot of movie trailers, then remove some of the ads for AMC. People are there.
Yeah, and like the
I bought a ticket.
The Coke thing,
It worked.
The couple Coke thing, I think, is another AMC. Like either Cut the Coke couple.
Oh, I'm sure
Or
Coke-
cut Nicole Kidman. Don't cut Nicole Kidman, though. I like her now.
No, you're gonna
Gotta keep Nicole Kidman.
No, we got to keep Nicole Kidman now.
She's funny.
Me and my friends love to go to a Marcus Theaters over in the St. Louis area, and one of the things that we love and that everyone online will talk about is like, not only is the theater well maintained and clean and all this
At
stuff like
time.
that, the tickets are usually cheaper than AMC, and there's like 15 minutes of ads.
Perfect. That's perfect.
That's perfect. Like 15 to 20 minutes of
When-
ads. And one of those ads the last time we went was the owner of the theater playing the piano and wishing people a Merry Christmas. It wasn't even like an ad for the theater. He's like,
Classic.
"Hi, I'm son of Mark blah blah blah." He's like playing and we wish you a Merry Christmas. He's like, "We hope here that you have a good holiday." He's like, "And enjoy the film." That was it.
See, I remember
Perfect.
when we went and saw Way of Water. It was the first time I was so surprised. Like we walked in.
Did we do that at Marcus?
I think so.
Yeah.
We walked in and it started at time. Like movie was at like 5 o'clock. It started at 5 o'clock. It's
Perfect.
Yeah.
as
But
it should be.
And the
Yeah.
problem is with AMC, they're inconsistent. So like sometimes we wanted to show up late for the movies because it's like, oh, there's gonna be like 20 minutes of ads. And now it's 40. But then when we go see, what was it, 28 years later, like we missed 15 minutes of the movie being 2 minutes late.
That is baffling. I don't know what happened there.
So
with
like
you
they
guys.
started it early.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. Here's a crazy business practice. Just play all the stuff before like the start time.
Yeah.
That would be
If you get there early, you can see it. If not, well.
People wouldn't pay for ads if they did that, Cole. It's listen, I agree with you. I would like that. And in fact, I vividly remember being younger, going to see Star Wars Episode 3, and a theater employee came into the theater and was like, "Hey guys, George Lucas has really requested due to the runtime of this film and some stuff that we start on time, so we're going to begin playing the ads early. The movie will start like at this time." Like I remember an employee came in and said that because that was so out of the norm. So it can happen, but I think companies would stop doing ads if they knew they didn't have a subjective audience.
Maybe there's a way around that though. Maybe you have the start time, and then on the website there's a wink time.
Yeah.
Where, like 30 minutes later, it's like, hey, yeah, this is when the movie really starts.
Well, they
guys.
do it now. They said like movie is will start 25 to 30 minutes after listed time on the AMC app. It says that.
Oh, okay.
Unless it's 28 years later.
They should call it the wink time.
The
wink time.
The wink time.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Say no more. Say no more.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Your fam.
You guys ready to talk about weapons?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Spoiler warning. I need to get a siren on. Oh, wee. Gosh, that guy made me so mad.
No, I will
Oh
say
my
me and
gosh.
Kirsten for sure, walked through Sam's Club a couple nights ago doing the whole arms out thing.
Oh yeah, the weapons run.
The almost Naruto
It
run.
can't be an
Yeah.
Naruto run though. Almost.
I do think the director mentioned something about like it loosely being inspired off the Naruto run.
And
Oh, really?
Because kids, I don't quote me on this. It could have been just like, you guys ever get on r/movie facts?
No.
It's just full of people doing like stupid movie facts that either sometimes are just blatantly not true or would be like, fun movie fact, in Avatar: The Way of the Water, much of the film takes place in the ocean.
Yeah, just like nothing stuff. Yeah.
Really stupid nothing burgers. But then sometimes they're really wrong. So I may have seen this on there, might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure the guy said he did that because like he would see younger children Naruto run, and some of them wouldn't put their arms straight back, and it just looked weird, like it looked creepy watching them run. So it was loosely inspired off of that. But
Yeah.
I might be making that up. Do not actually quote me on that.
It did look creepy.
It looked creepy.
looked very graceful.
Looked even creepier when Wong did.
yeah, that was
Oh, yeah,
terrifying. Eyes bulging out.
His eyes bulging out.
Yeah.
How do you make an Asian man look scary? Have his eyes pop out of his head.
Yeah. It was I was like, I felt bad because I saw it. I was like, is that the principal? And then it had the name pop up. I was like, this isn't going to end well for this guy. I can already tell.
Yeah.
He's kind of cooked.
Yeah.
When he first like appeared, I thought like, is that? My thought was like, oh, that's Wong. But I'm thinking like, oh, I better be correct on that because if I don't, I'm going to sound really racist.
I did a
Yeah.
racism.
His name is Benedict Wong, too.
I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
it is Wong.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not Wong.
I'm not Wong. Actually, he's Wong.
He is Wong.
Ha ha ha.
Good one,
A
guys.
little louder on me for to be sorry about that. New board. So let's talk about that. The split perspective. I loved the different POVs
Oh,
and the different
yeah.
chapters.
I love that. That
Really
was so
good.
unique for, I mean, not it's been
It's
done
been
before.
done, yeah.
But for a horror movie, it was cool.
Yeah, horror films don't typically take
I
risks like
I enjoyed that very much. So when they first showed when he showed like the first name, whatever what was Julie Garland's name? What was her name?
Justine.
Justine.
Maybe, yeah.
When it showed her name, they're like, "Are we gonna get all these perspective? Like, that's be awesome."
that. Yeah.
Because The Simpsons did an episode like that one time, and I remember really liking it.
Yeah.
What was the first movie to do that? Because I know I've seen it before. What do you think the first movie to do that was? I'm gonna look that up later. This isn't something I'll look up on the podcast.
Pulp Fiction was the big one.
Yeah, Pulp Fiction.
Pulp Fiction, just the whole movie was out of order, and I kind of described the movie on the way home as Pulp Fiction-esque.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't like they did Pulp Fiction wasn't in order. Period.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one was in order. Just kept going back to
some of them would kind of go a little past a little
POVs,
bit. Yeah.
I do have the cast here pulled up in case we do need it. It is Justine.
Just imagine how terrifying it is that someone out Wong would be out there running across town to hunt you down. It's just like the what was that stupid movie?
It Follows.
It Follows.
Yeah.
You know what? Put that on the list.
Some people love that movie.
It Follows. I never saw that.
It's pretty bad.
I thought it was okay. It was okay. It was meh.
It's fine.
Movie.
It was meh. It was a STD ad kind of.
Pretty much.
It was just don't have sex, kids.
This is better
Or at
than
least don't have sex with
Follow.
strangers.
I will say this is better than It Follows.
It was better than by a large margin. So yeah, the main cast was Justine, Archer, Paul. It says Scarlett Sure was the narrator, so I guess maybe she did the voice of who I thought was Alex, and then obviously there was Alex. Yeah, that's it. And then Marcus.
When I saw Archer's name pop up on the screen, I'm like, are we getting Sterling Archer in this movie?
The animated guy?
Yeah.
The cartoon.
I was hoping.
Oh, I love the POVs. I love how it kept going back and showing different angles. I like how the camera work changed depending on who we were following. So when it was following Justine, it was a little shaky. It kind of followed her very close, almost gave you anxiety, and it was a hand cam. Same thing for the heroin addict guy, but yet when it was Archer, the camera was a lot smoother, it seemed. When it was Marcus, it was almost like the camera was set down like a tripod and everything was stable and stuff like that. So I don't know if that was intentional, if I might be projecting, but I like that the camera work changed depending on who we were following.
Speaking of Marcus, what about that Whitest Kids You Know reference?
Oh, I love that so much. Did you catch the Whitest Kid You Know reference with the 7 hot dogs? I'll have to show you the video later. It was so someone told me that there was a Whitest Kid You Know reference in the movie. Otherwise, I may not have noticed it. But then Marcus sat down and he had hot dogs. I was like, that's a lot of hot dogs. And I counted them real quick and I was like, that's 7 hot dogs. That's a lot. And then I was like, and saying that line, it's kind of a lot.
I didn't even catch that. He had, when he's doing the mustard? Yeah.
I was like, that's a Whitest Kid You Know reference, which I think the director of this film was really good friends with Trevor Moore.
He was in it. He was in Wise Kids You Know.
He was in a couple of them. It's the guy who did the Wider With Your Mouth Open sketch.
Okay.
Yeah, if that helps you out with it.
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
My favorite Wise Kids You Know sketch is the president one. It's it is illegal to go on TV and say, and then the music cuts out. He goes, I'm going to kill the president of the United States. He goes, but it's not illegal to say the best spot is on top of this building because you got a good view out of it's something like that. It's a really good skit. Yeah,
I do miss those guys. I miss Trevor. So, all right.
Rip.
What are some other things you liked with the movie? I thought they did good with very few horror movies don't just have silence enough. And this movie just had times where it just let it be completely silent,
And
which I liked.
when it did have a little bit of music, it was just ambient kind of. Which, again, nothing spectacular, but it worked for what this movie was.
You know what? I'm going to moderately disagree with you. I actually really noticed and enjoyed the soundtrack in this movie.
Really?
There were times that the soundtrack wasn't just background. It stood out a lot. It wasn't just screeching, spooky noises like you get with horror movies. It was a real soundtrack. And then there was even scenes where when the heroin guy was going through the doors grabbing silverware, it would make little plucking noises on the soundtrack as he grabbed stuff. So there was little doom, 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 little sneaking music. And then when he grabbed the spoons, it goes bloop and a bloop and a bloop. And it timed it.
And a bloop.
It timed it with as he was picking it up. And I was like, someone put some work into that, either in the editing room or in the So for horror movies, this one, it's not going to have a soundtrack that I'm going to go sit down and listen to. But this one's audio, music-wise especially, was a leagues above many other scary movies.
Yeah.
I liked how it had silence sometimes. It would just be no sound at all, and it was very creepy.
Yes.
And I enjoyed that a lot.
Until people start giggling. The lady with the scissors.
Yeah.
Makes a joke about it.
So when the lady walked out the front door in your theater to cut the girl's hair, did your theater start laughing?
No. They all went, what the frick?
Yeah, I thought it was...
You could hear everyone kind of go, whoa.
I thought it was kind of spooky. So
it was very spooky.
In our theater, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
A girl walked out and our theater laughed.
Well, I think at first they're looking at it, then she started walking.
Yeah.
And then that's when they're like, okay, this looks goofy as all get out.
I thought it freaked me out a little bit.
I thought it was spooky.
I think the freakiest part of that was she goes to the door, it's locked. Then she goes to the back door and it unlocks. Oh, she's cooked.
And the scissors pop up. Yeah, cuts her hair. Yeah.
It was weird to me that they cut her hair
Well, that's because they needed for the spell for Wong to go hunt her down.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have to have DNA from someone that you want dead.
So here's plot point number 1. We want her dead.
Yeah.
Why didn't we cut her neck with the scissors? Option 1. Why didn't we use her hair, which we've proven can be used to control people, to just have her like be under her control and go into the house and disappear?
My thought.
But like, there's glaring plot hole number 1. You get rid of the only person who knows that something fishy is going on with your house right then and there. And her car would be left there, and everyone thinks she's a crazy person. No one would think anything about it. You could even have her drive her car around, like drive it off into a lake and kill herself. Like, you have her hair. You can control her, if I understand the rules correctly. And even if you can't, kill her.
My thought would be she doesn't want to attract any more attention, because when she mind controls the cop and the tweaker, she's like, we have to leave town now. Like, there's too much heat on us now.
But she could have
right
done
now,
that.
all the attention's off of her, and it's on the teacher.
Yeah. The teacher's her scapegoat, pretty much.
Like, she's like, they're going to just turn on her, and they think she's done it.
Yeah. That'd be my thought. Yeah.
Maybe. I will maybe give you that one. Still, though, it just felt like...
I did have some...
You still have her hair. So, like, okay, you don't want to kill her there. Fine. I will give you that one. You don't want to kill her there. You can have her go kill herself.
That's probably fair, because
You
you
could
can do that.
Snap her hair around the thing.
Have her fork her neck.
Yeah, and just be like...
Stabbing.
Have her go to her house and, like, hang herself. And no one would have batted an eye.
Yeah. That would have made sense.
Yeah, that for me was the first moment as I was, like, sitting there thinking about the movie. I was like...
My main, if I had to nitpick like a CinemaSins it,
Yeah.
my thought would be, okay, you know, everyone in this town, it's not a very big town, everyone knows about these missing kids, it's the talk of the town, and that there's one kid that didn't go missing. If I own a store and that kid is buying hundreds, it has to be hundreds of cans of soup. I'm gonna have to be like,
Dude,
Yeah,
That's
big
weird.
news. Like, everyone knows about this.
yeah.
I had that thought as well. Like when his parents
Who's
became
funding this?
when
funding
his
this?
parents
All
became
soup.
silent and like the kid is going out and shopping by himself. Like realistically, especially since it seems like the townspeople really care. They're not like ignoring the
Neglectful of it,
situation.
yeah.
They're like you think that there'd be more people checking on this kid and like checking on his family and like
Yeah, seems
stuff
like everybody
that.
knows everybody in this town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone just immediately bought the first off, like they even talk about it later, like I can't talk to you because you're not a guardian, but yet they like let the lady in and stuff like that. Like I feel like no one would have actually believed her in a real world situation. No. Which is fine. It's not a real world situation, it's a movie. But you're right, that is like a nitpicky.
Yeah, the soup. Yeah, it's like,
Yeah.
interesting.
I felt Alex's POV was my least favorite POV too.
Yeah,
While we're talking
that's-
about Alex. Like
Everything
Oh, the
else was
kid?
really
Really?
good, and then when it got to Alex, that's where I'm like, okay, I don't really like this.
Yeah.
Really? I thought. I mean, that was like when it's like, okay, well, here's the whole story.
it wasn't even the whole story. I don't know.
I wanted more on Gladys.
Yeah, to me, it felt like there should have been a fourth act, and I told Cole, I really hope they put out a director's cut. It felt like the third act here
They rushed
was
Alex.
really rushed and kind of cut, and you could tell they cut stuff for time, maybe. I really would like to see a director's cut that is just like a 3-hour movie, add another 30 minutes, and really flesh out the last part of the movie.
Really? Yeah, I don't know. I didn't think that, but I, can see what you think.
wanted
would
more
think
on.
that.
I thought we were gonna get like Gladys's POV at the end.
So I would have loved to have seen Gladys's POV for like her life.
Yeah,
I don't kind of like
how
that.
did she learn all this stuff? How is she just like?
I kind of think that's the fun part, though. It's like it's the witch that comes to town. You don't know much about her. Just this witch lady.
Maybe. Okay.
She was creepy.
Let me talk about the times that Chekhov's gun went off in this movie. I love it. In case you're listening, you don't know what Chekhov's gun is. It's the rule that like if you show a gun on the wall and talk about it, it should go off at some point in the movie. Like someone should shoot it.
If you mention something in a movie, it's going to be important.
Realistically,
Yeah.
yeah. Like obviously, you don't have to do everything, but within reason. So the movie did this well a few times. The first time it really did this well was whenever she was at the gas station. You see like a silver like Dodge truck in the distance, and I was like, oh, that's probably going to come up later. And then her car gets painted with red paint. And then later, when we're following Archer, he has leftover red paint and he puts it in the back of a silver Dodge truck. I was like, instantly, I was like, that's cool. I was
Yeah.
like, how they set that up. They do that stuff like that several times throughout the movie.
Yeah.
But what I didn't like is they kept talking about parasites the whole movie. Parasite is written on the whiteboard every single time the teacher goes into the room, regardless of what day it is. They're talking about parasites. Wong and his husband are watching a Nat Geo documentary on parasites, and that never comes up.
I don't know about parasites. The thing Wong was watching was like the Last of Us fungus.
The cordyceps.
The cordyceps.
Stuff, yeah.
My interpretation was the plant is a cordyceps.
Maybe, but like it's witchcrafty though. Like
Witchcrafty cordyceps stuff.
Yeah, like that's the thing. Like I would have loved to have seen that it is a virus they're infected with, and like they can infect other people and control them. I think that's great. They didn't do that. Instead, she can infect someone she's never met by just wrapping an object of theirs around a branch and snapping it.
It's magic. I mean, it's witchcraft.
It's magic and not parasite. So I was really annoyed that we never. And then I was like, is Gladys? Is that her name?
Yeah.
Gladys.
Is Gladys a parasite? Is she made of a cordyceps fungus? Clearly not. She can get ripped in half and die. And then, like, how does her having the kids in the basement increase her lifespan? Is she?
Yeah, she didn't really do anything with that.
She doesn't do anything with
She
them.
had him for like a while,
Like a month.
over a month.
Yeah, like we never. So, like, here's what I'm saying. I feel like a lot of things were rushed and cut, and where a lot of my points come off, and where I start to lean towards, I don't think it's a great movie, even though I enjoyed it a ton. I feel like her whole character, what she does, what she can do, and why she did it is just such a nothing burger. Why'd she kidnap the kids? Why is the movie called Weapons?
Well, I think it's because the way they act, because they do the name drop thing. When the teacher and the dad make up, and they're in the car talking, and he's like, I saw the way the principal ran after you. I saw that before. It's like he was drawn to you like a weapon. The kids ran like that.
I would have loved for them to do more with that. We only saw that one time.
Well, they killed the lady at the end.
Okay, 2 times if you count the ending of the movie, but she never does anything with
And
the kids.
and killed his lover. Wong killed his
yeah,
husband.
that's right. I don't know. I would have liked to have
in a
seen
very
more with the weapons
brutal way. I
stuff.
will
Brutal
say.
way. Invincible moment.
Headbutt until
Spoilers.
until his face is no more.
Yeah.
And then I had another thing with that too. Oh, like Archer having his dream and just seeing like a
gun.
M14
Yeah, who
above
doesn't
the
very
house.
much?
I don't know
was
what
just-
that meant.
It's a weapon.
He likes guns. Hey, maybe he has to.
Did
Yeah.
you like guns?
I don't know.
I don't think
There's
he ever
a-
mentioned guns.
There was just a lot of stuff in this movie that I felt either could have been cut or trimmed, and then I would have liked to have seen it replaced with other stuff. So
I can see that. I interpreted Gladys taking the kids. I interpreted it as like a drug thing. Like she'll never like basically
It's gonna extend her life.
extend her life.
It's not gonna cure her though.
Yeah, so I assume taking 17 kids because 2 people last her like what, a couple days. The parents,
2 adults.
I assume she took all the kids. Like that probably would last her a while, but she eventually is going to
is
have
she
to
feeding
take
off
over.
of them?
I don't know.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like they don't.
I assume just taking them over, just doing that witchcraft thing, seems to give her more life because her skin got better and she just looked healthier.
She just put on a lot of
I think she
makeup.
just put on makeup.
She could walk around a lot easier.
And why was she in the woods randomly with the tweaker guy?
Oh, that one bothered me too. Okay, so why is she showing up in people's dreams? First
Yeah.
off, so first things first,
magic.
Justine sees her in her dreams on the ceiling.
yeah.
Why?
That was
Oh,
freaky.
that one was
yeah.
scary.
If to your okay, so either 2 things are possible. 1, she influenced Justine's dream, or 2, Justine had a psychic premonition. I don't like either of those. I don't like the idea of Justine having a psychic premonition. It makes no sense. She wouldn't have influenced Justine's dreams to try to freak her out because she's not wanting to draw any heat to herself. Like,
Yeah.
so like, and then she shows up in Archer's dream. Once again, doesn't make sense. And then she's randomly in the woods waving at one point, despite the fact that they talk about how she doesn't leave the house.
Maybe everyone's just bugging that people who are maybe are involved.
Yeah,
Was
people
the-
who were involved or something.
Maybe this one guy's just having a drug trip. I don't know. The guy in the woods.
I don't know. I don't know why they'd be in the dreams. Maybe there's a director's reason for that. I don't know.
Yeah, it was just odd. Maybe they'll go back and explain it if we get a director's cut, which is what I'm saying. Like, I just feel like there's a lot of lore/reasoning that we saw get messed up or left out.
Yeah.
The M14,
I don't know about that.
M14 in the sky.
That one was kind of
M14
weird,
is, there has to be a reason for the M14 in the sky with the number on it.
the number was the time of the kids left the house.
Yeah, I don't know why would they be on the gun, you know?
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I enjoyed this movie more when it was a mystery movie more than when it was supernatural
I agree.
shenanigans.
That's what I feel like I'm almost a little more forgiving with like explaining stuff in horror movies. That I actually don't get now you mentioned the dream thing. I don't get that. That is weird. Because I almost feel like with something like this, the less you explain, the more spooky it is.
Yes.
Like, I feel like that's why I kind of like...
Show not tell.
Yeah, show not tell. The ending is a little rushed, but I kind of like that. You don't fully know. I think when Gladys shows up to the principal's house, it was like, okay, I get the vibe now. She's a witch, and she's kidnapped she's mind controlled these kids. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But you don't fully know what's happening until the end, and then by the time it's the end, it's like, okay, well now it's going to hit the fan, and we're...
Yeah, when she was eyeballing the ribbons in his office, I'm like, what's she eyeballing those for?
Yeah. And they use that later.
Yeah, and then like...
Yeah, when she said, can I get a bowl? I'm like, uh-oh.
This is not good.
I would agree with you if it wasn't for the fact that the movie was so good about Chekhov's gun and trying to have us do the mystery thing. So when you do the multiple POVs, the idea is that you're trying to piece the story together. So the movie is encouraging you and asking you to engage your brain and critically think about the order of events.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So for them to just go back and then... So that's where I have a hard time just being like super lenient on it. I just had another one as we were talking about it. And I'm going to forget it now, and that's okay. I had another like moderate-sized plot hole.
I had one. This is also a bit of cinema Cincy, but I just thought of it. I had a burp.
Oh, I remember mine. Go for your. I will do this so I don't forget it.
Okay.
I'm a tree.
He's big. If I was a bear,
tree.
If you're about to do the run, oh no.
Just say true. Just say tree to me whenever I forget it again. Go.
If you were a bear, if I was a bear, I'd be scared of you right now. He looks very big. His presence is large. Pause. My thought, like I said, this is a big nitpick. They say, the cops and the feds and, everyone's looking hard. It's an active investigation.
But no one's looking.
Well, not necessarily that. But at first I was like, my first thought when I saw the trailer for this movie was like, oh, it's the government turning the kids into weapons. They kidnap the kids.
I thought that was going to be it too, actually.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, well, that's why, of course, they didn't do this. But anyway, so after the movie, I'm led to believe that, yes, there was an active investigation from the feds and the cops. So you're telling me no one thought to do what the dad did? No one thought to look at security cameras and look at where they went and see if they lined up?
I said that to Cole on the way home. My very first thought, the first thing I would have done is been like, which direction did my kid run? Let me go to my neighbor. Which direction did
they run the same way?
Like, let's start drawing on a map here and figure it out.
See where they go. You find a general direction and you start checking ring cameras. And, surely someone else on that street had a security camera.
That's a
suspension of disbelief.
Maybe. I'm thinking, there's no way. If this was real life, someone would have caught this guy. What
cracks me
outside,
up.
But, what the dad did is the first thing.
Yeah, no feds did that. No feds thought that.
And then when you start to look that the only kid who didn't get taken house is right in the middle of the circle.
Yeah. It's like, And then...
No. What cracked me up, though, was when Gladys gets all the kids. Then they're like, okay, they're going to come check the house. So she's like, I have to relocate all these kids.
Yeah.
And they all leave. And then I don't know why that made me laugh.
It was funny. They just start jumping the fence.
Okay, they're just relocating.
Where'd she relocate them to?
Yeah, where'd they go?
Nobody find them? 17 kids ran through the street. Are they hiding in a ditch somewhere? Another
for in the daylight too, because the cops came and checked the house for the next couple days.
Yeah. And the suspension of disbelief.
Yeah, plot's definitely the weakest part.
And that's where I go when I said as much as I loved this movie, I think it has a lot of problems, and I hesitate to call it good on paper. And we've talked about the difference between good on paper and a good movie still. But I still love the movie.
Yeah.
Tree.
Finish your thought. You're good. I just don't want to forget. I just don't want to forget.
Another one, Josh pointed this out. I don't want to take credit for it. It's another suspension of disbelief thing. I can ignore this. But one thing he did point out was yep, that's weird. If the kids never left the town, they went to this house, and the dad mentions K9 units, they would have found the kids. If they would have K9 unit the kids, they would have found the kids
100%.
Yeah. Unless the witchcraft unsensed them.
They can't smell anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I agree with you 100%. Okay.
Tree.
We talked about Chekhov's gun and the multiple point of views in the movie encouraging you to think critically. Another thing that bothered me is they kept hyperfixating on the plant that Gladys shows up with, and then they never show it more than twice. or explain anything about it, or even at the end of the movie, what happens with it. Like, is that the root of her witchcraft?
Probably.
Is that just a random like bonsai tree she carries around,
Also
and she
could be.
just could do it with any plant? And then we show later that apparently anybody can do this with the plant. They don't have to be a witch.
Yeah, I mean, me and Josh talked about that. I was like, can anyone do it, or is because he's related to Gladys?
Yeah.
Is it like a genealogy thing? Like
And
you
the
have to be
bloodline here?
a bloodline of a witch? You know?
So like that was another thing that bothered me is like, so this movie is encouraging me to think critically about this tree and parasites, and then neither of them do really anything other than just like, okay, like this is a power source, but we're not gonna ever show it really. Like a kid grabs it as he runs past it in the room, and we see her get it out of the car. And that's
Why
it.
wouldn't she just also get Alex?
You know what? I thought that too. Why?
Like,
I
why
think-
even risk it? Like, you could just get everyone off your trail completely.
I thought that too. Like if you just have Alex hide and get brainwashed, then like you could actually probably even like
Because really, Alex is going to, like, bring more attention to you.
yeah.
yeah. My thought would be like,
And then you could argue that's why the parents are nonverbal.
Yeah.
They have like a mental break.
my thought would be like, maybe like because she has to really doll up the dad to get him to go to that meeting, and he's still not really all there.
Well, no.
Unnatural.
He's yeah.
Zombie
But
mode.
if Alex wasn't the only kid left, the parents wouldn't have had to have gone to the meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you could
that's
say
true.
that they like.
Well, my thought was too was like she
They're
needs
not
Alex.
seeing anybody. They're
You could say yeah, they had a
Distraught.
mental break. You could have them kill themselves.
My thought would be like you need a normal guy that's not brainwashed to get like the soup and stuff. Like you need a guy that can blend
She
in.
could go do it. She could look normal.
She goes out in the sunlight.
Yeah, let's go out. She went out. She did go out.
Especially if she has Alex, that's more thing for her to do.
That's what she could do with the druggie. The druggie could be her soup guy.
That's true.
Yeah, you can make one or the
And
other.
then
That
it
was
would
too
make
late at
more
that point.
sense. Then it would make more sense for the
That was way later though.
yeah.
Druggy guy was way later.
Plot is very good but weak in this film.
It falls apart when you think about it. In the moment though, when you're watching it, I never
you
thought
don't, you
about
don't
any
think
of that
about
stuff.
all this stuff. When
Yeah,
you sit
yeah.
and talk about it, yeah, it falls apart.
Yeah, for the most part.
I was thinking about it because
Besides the dad and the feds not doing that, I did think that like
Yeah,
pretty quickly.
not very good feds, are they?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
once again, I had a hard time just shutting off. Some movies I can just shut off my brain. But this one, because of the multiple POVs, I think they wanted you to think. They wanted you to pick up on the foreshadowing and the subtle like hints. So I was upset that a lot of them didn't actually go anywhere.
I think so. Some of the Parasite ones, maybe it was a misdirect. So I still wonder if like the bonsai tree, it's like a mix of science and witchcraft.
Only the Ryan Johnson fan would enjoy the intentional, poorly designed misdirect.
Misdirect, dude. Keeps it
Subvert
adventurous.
expectations. Audience want their expectations subverted.
Dude, I mean, just because you don't like the best Star Wars movie doesn't mean that I'm.
We're gonna fight. We're gonna
kidding.
friendship.
It's
it
not
up.
the best Star
Get
Wars
some
movie.
boxing gloves. We're gonna reenact a scene from Friendship real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Cole and I watched Friendship the other
Jonah,
day.
you
We
gotta
talked
watch-
about this before the
Jonah,
podcast.
you gotta watch Friendship so we can do a podcast.
I need to. I love
episode
Tim
on it.
Honestly, I would love to do a podcast episode on Friendship. I'd watch it again. If
I
you
would-
guys wanna
I'd watch it again.
later. It was really funny. Yeah, you guys should watch that movie. 3 thumbs up. So
Yay!
You know what?
Three thumbs up.
Let's go watch it after this, and we'll do another
let's
episode.
watch it right now.
Yeah, right now during the podcast. It's gonna be a long one.
We've I was gonna say, dude, we're at 50 minutes. So I was gonna say we've harped on it for a hot second. Let's talk about some more good things. The spooky stuff was really good.
Yeah.
Jonah and I both loved the silence. What'd you guys think of the acting? I thought the acting was really solid throughout.
I thought it was good. The only performance I didn't really like, and it's just like a small thing, was Alex's dad. I don't know. He just seemed.
He looked like he reminded me of a bootleg Huey from The Boys.
I thought the same
Yeah,
thing.
I was like, is that
actually.
Huey? He's like, nah,
he
it's
just
fake
seemed
Huey.
like I don't know, like the actor like wasn't given 100%.
I didn't think his acting was bad. Honestly, we only see him.
Yeah, I mean that's why I said it's a little thing. Like his performance, what
So-
little there was.
I thought
Yeah.
he had like a speech impediment or was maybe even on the spectrum.
Well, if he does, then I feel bad.
yeah,
Yeah.
like
Way to go, man.
I could be wrong. I think
I don't know if he, I don't think he did.
I'm assuming
noticed that.
it sounded like he had a speech impediment, or like maybe he was supposed to be a character that was on the spectrum. But I could be wrong in both cases. So once again, don't at me if that's incorrect.
Yeah,
But
I
he
mean-
definitely seemed like he had some mannerisms. He kept saying the same. What do you call Alex? Rockstar.
Axeman.
What was it?
Axeman.
Axeman. He kept calling him
Yeah.
Axeman. He was hyperfixated on the word Axeman and like the touch and then like the way he spoke. So I don't know. Maybe it's because I work in a high school and I like try to pick out students who I think are maybe undiagnosed, so I know how to like help them and stuff like that. But like I was like, oh, he looks like he's like on the spectrum.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe.
Maybe
Maybe
he's
I
just
was-
a really bad actor.
I just kept thinking bootleg Huey.
Maybe Cole's right. Cole, you are a special ed teacher, so I was going to say maybe I'm completely wrong. If you didn't get that, then I'm probably just projecting.
I didn't catch anything.
I might just be
Like, yes, that's a good theory there.
Yeah, I
But
might be
that's
totally wrong.
Just a theory, a spectrum theory.
An autism theory.
A spectrum theory.
Oh man,
Spectrum wireless.
I did think Alex, the kid, was a really good kid actor.
He did
Yeah.
good. He looked scared.
Yeah, he looked like he
didn't
was
overdo
just
it.
dead in the eyes. Like he just has no idea how he's gonna get out of this situation.
No amount of therapy.
Dude,
Yeah.
We'll
when
fix
did,
that.
When did kid actors get good? We've
Yeah.
been saying that a lot of movies lately.
they've been
like-
good.
I
As of
think
late.
it was probably when they bullied the kid in Star Wars to the point where he ruined his life.
Yeah,
That's
All
probably
right,
when they're
pause.
like,
What kid?
Jake Lloyd, who played Anakin.
kid played Anakin. The people bullied him and he lost his
He was
mind.
also in Jingle All the Way.
The best Christmas movie.
Great
no,
movie.
I still can't get over that. You compared it to the Odyssey. I still can't.
You compare that to the Odyssey? I think I was there for
You
that.
did that in the
actually.
first Slam Dunk episode when we came back from season 3.
The Odyssey. The pinnacle
Jingle
of
All
literature.
the Way is more akin to the Odyssey than most Christmas movies. He goes on an Odyssey.
On a
he has an
structural
epic,
level.
He has an epic
I
quest
see what you're saying.
where he needs to leave his home, go fight and complete a task, get something, and return home.
And he has a lot of episodic adventures along the way. That is very Odyssey
That
coded.
is the Odyssey. I'm sorry, Cole, that you are not capable of putting that together, but that's the
No,
Odyssey.
I understand
brother.
that. Just the
Well, it's an epic. That's
Yes.
what an epic is.
Jingle All the Way is a Christmas epic.
It's like a SpongeBob movie is an epic. SpongeBob
Yes.
leaves his home to goes on some episodic adventures, gets something he needs from a location, returns home, and he learns something about himself along the way.
yes.
Hero's
And I-
journey, not
Hero's-
epic. Hero's journey.
Hero's Journey
Yeah, yeah.
is very, very, very vague. Like
Epic is something else, I'm
Harry
sorry.
Potter is like, and like Star Wars is the hero's journey. You know what I mean?
But
like,
still, I mean, that's- you
when
leave
I
home,
I specify the
you know?
Odyssey specific. Well, like Star Wars, he never returns home. Like his home is, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, true.
Like so, like I specify Odyssey specific for Jingle All the Way. Such a tangent
Yeah.
because of like because of problems at home, he has to go get an artifact to return home and make things good at home. And he fights and has challenges, and it's just very like episodic along the way, like you
Yeah.
said. So I don't know.
Yeah, Santa Mafia,
I have
the bomb.
Wong with the bug eyes like choking someone on my screen right now. So
Oh, yeah.
it's distracting. The blood and gore, what little was in this movie, looked really good.
Yeah.
And the sound effects
Oh,
were
and it was
really
brutal.
Yeah.
That ending
Yeah.
part, I had to look away at some parts in this movie. The orange peeler,
Orange Peeler
Oh,
was
I
kind of
loved
wild.
that.
It was
I had to
kinda
look
wild.
away. I liked it, but I had to
Like,
look away.
ooh, that
Dude,
hurts.
I was talking with a coworker. That is such a like. There would normally never just be an orange peeler left on the counter, especially when no one in that house is eating oranges. Like that was 100% the director just wanted to do that scene,
Oh yeah, I was like, this will freak people out. Yeah,
and they're like, "How can we get an orange peeler in her hand?"
yeah.
I mean, did you guys see the It was the newest what's the series called? The one with Ash, Evil Dead. The newest Evil Dead movie. It was
No,
out a couple
I-
years ago. They did something with that, but they did it with a cheese grater on your calf.
Gosh,
Did they make it? So they did this show. Is this after the show?
This is the movie, the newest movie they did a couple years ago.
Evil Dead Rise, I think it was
Yeah,
called.
something like
yeah.
that.
I missed that.
It was really good.
I like the Evil Dead franchise.
I
too.
really liked it, but they did
freaks me
something
out,
like
cheese
that
grater.
with a cheese grater on someone's calf, though.
Oh, that's
Ugh,
good.
that's nasty. Yeah. Ugh.
Really, really well done. The forks in the face were
Yeah,
Forks was nasty.
Rough.
Prime holes from the forks there.
I didn't expect them to rip her into pieces at the end. That was awesome.
That was an example of a scene that I think was supposed to be funny and was done very, very well.
The
Yeah.
guy mowing his grass, just minding his own business, looks up and sees that nonsense going on.
Mm-hmm.
That
I saw-
cracked me up. He's like,
Like, what the heck? I saw a Letterboxd review that cracked me up. It said, you can tell the director was from Whitest Kids You Know because this whole movie is basically a setup for a really good bit at the very end of the movie.
It really is, actually.
Yeah, it's like almost like, it was like good because normally I feel like if you did that wrong, it'd be like, oh, we're being funny now. But it was like the whole movie had so much tension and the mystery that when, one, it's also this terrible lady getting what she deserves, that the laugh was almost like a reward. Like it was very cathartic at the end, like seeing, the funny kids chase the angry lady and then she dies.
Dude, the movie was funny throughout too. Like at certain times, it had some really good comedic
The
timing.
cop and the drug
Oh,
dealer
that's exactly what I was
getting
thinking.
thrown a
funniest
bunch. Yeah.
duo
Dude,
there.
when he
Yeah.
punched that tweaker in the face, my first thought was
understandable.
that's illegal, and my second thought was I probably would have done the same.
Yeah,
Hey,
and
there's
the
no
butt.
needles in right here. I stabbed.
And the
Dex
body
him.
cam.
The only difference is I probably wouldn't have unplugged my body cam, and I probably would have just been like, "Yeah, I lost my cool, chief. Sorry."
Yeah, sorry, bro.
That's the only difference because absolutely I would have been like, "Is nothing in there's going to stab me, right?" No, sir. Immediately
Get stabbed.
with
Yeah.
a needle. I
No.
probably would have done the same
No,
thing.
Then he gets stabbed with 3 needles in the face.
In the eyes.
And that
yeah.
was hilariously set up.
Like, are you
Yeah.
serious?
And then he goes, "You have AIDS?" What? I don't think so.
Probably not. Probably not.
Another part that made my theater laugh the most was at the very end when the tweaker was attacking the
Just
dad,
getting thrown
and he
around.
throws him, and then he keeps getting up over and over again. And he's like,
That was my favorite
he goes,
part.
"Ugly
That was-
little freak" or something like that.
And
Yeah.
Like
dude,
7 or 8 times of him getting up and
Getting up
running.
over and over
Dude,
again.
and
yeah.
Archer was throwing that guy. I mean, we're talking about throwing a grown man like 5 feet across
the room, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, that was good.
Archer's kind of a Chad.
He was cool. Yeah, when he took down.
Bless
Wong.
you, dude.
Yeah.
That sounded nasty. I heard that. I smelt that in my ears.
Oh man.
Also, another like I think Josh pointed out too. Like the way the shot, I feel like made it good. When the principal got hit by a car, I just jumped scenes.
Yeah.
It's hardcore. Sorry, but when the principal got hit by a car, it like the shot popped up and it was like just long enough for you to think he might get hit by a car, but before you could like process the thought, Josh
He got
pointed
hit.
out he got hit and you're like, whoa! It was like caught you off guard. I was like, whoa, he's dead.
It was really well timed.
Yeah.
There's another example of timing that I really enjoyed, and I can't remember what it was, so I'm going to move on.
A tree.
I did the tree.
Oh, it was the tree.
The Chekhov's gun.
Yeah.
The movie wanted us to critically think and piece
the
together
bonsai
the
tree?
puzzle,
Oh,
but
yeah,
then
yeah,
they
yeah.
never actually did anything with the tree.
You gotcha.
So that was my tree. Thank you, though. Thank you for bearing
You're
on
welcome.
me again.
I didn't realize the tree was actually the tree.
The tree was a literal tree. Yeah.
Where was she gonna go if they?
I don't know.
If like we gotta go, like where to?
The woods? I don't know.
The Witchville?
Yeah,
Where
Witchville.
you learned her witch stuff at?
Yeah.
Like, do people know? Like, do they though? Like, I get it. People are gonna realize that people are missing, but are they gonna really suspect the house?
Yeah.
And then
I mean, the cop car was outside, and
Dude,
a cop went
you
missing.
could have like got one of the minions, like, hey, go drive this.
Dude, there was
Pull
a
it around
lot of-
back.
Yeah, fair.
The police station in this movie was pretty big, and we see a lot of cop cars and officers walking around. I never see a cop do anything in this movie.
No, they were there for the show.
Except for a Nick Miller knockoff guy. Like, he's the only one.
Guy from Cocaine Bear.
Yeah, is that from Cocaine Bear?
He's been in a lot of stuff,
To
but
me,
he's
he looked
Cocaine
like
Bear.
Nick Miller was working out from New Girl.
Well, I was thinking, like, if they made a Stranger Things prequel, he'd play Hopper.
Oh,
with
that
the
would be
mustache,
good.
that was Hopper.
That'd be good.
But, you know,
but like,
little
he's the
more-
only cop we see do anything, and even he doesn't do much. He chases a druggie through an alley, and then, that's about
honestly,
it.
the druggie does a lot.
Yeah.
Druggy was actually he was
was
one of
moving.
my favorite characters.
He was
Yeah.
maybe one of my favorite. It's hard to say if it was him.
Archer's pretty.
Or
Archer's cool.
I liked Archer was such a well written character because I totally understand this guy's character motivations. Rarely in a movie do I so relate to
He
a
wants his
character's
kid back.
motivations. And instead of just sitting around on his thumbs being like, "Oh, he's always doing something."
Yeah.
I love that.
I liked the way it didn't overplay like he was grieving. Like, he lays in his kid's bed, and then I liked how, like, he goes to his job, and then the guy's like, dude, you messed this order up, you messed this order up, you messed this order up. It's like, I'm sorry.
And he takes responsibility for it. And he
Well,
doesn't
yeah,
make
but
excuses.
It's just like a subtle way of showing, like, he's messed up, like he's struggling.
I just loved his character. And then later
Yeah.
in the movie, he doesn't hold a grudge when he kind of starts to realize that something's going up. He rescues Justine when he still is mad at her.
Yeah.
And then they kind of form like a little friendship. He sets aside his preconceived notions and takes in new information and critically thinks on it. So rare in movies. That shouldn't be rare.
hold a grudge.
But it's
Yeah, I
so
like the
rare
dead.
in movies. Yeah.
Justine was stressing me out, as me and you are both educators. Like, oh my gosh, you're doing so
Don't
many
do
illegal
that.
things
Don't
right
do
now.
Yeah, I was like, you're going into
There's
his
so many
backyard?
things that
Yeah.
are illegal that you're doing.
Yeah. But again, I wouldn't blame her. I'd
Like
just be
giving
losing
a
it.
kid a ride home? Are you serious?
Just have to get permission from the admin.
Yeah.
For the record.
But she didn't. That's the thing.
Yeah. No, I just did it. But yeah, I thought it did a good job with the characters, because I feel like it would have been easy to have with I think it was Archer's. Archer's story ends, and the the principal attacks Justine, and then it ends. I feel like it would have been easy to be like, oh, like for real, we're doing the cop now after that, like. But it kept it interesting.
Yeah.
Like it very quickly after the cop shows up, it's like, oh wait, some interesting stuff's happening now. So, yeah,
I enjoyed it. I think Archer was my favorite character. Yours was the tweaker.
I like the tweaker. He was fun.
tweaker.
He cracked me up.
Do you have a favorite character?
probably the teacher. She was very compelling.
She was good.
There's a lot
Yeah,
of good characters, and all the ones we followed were good.
Yeah, and they were important, you know.
And
Yeah.
dude, despite how much she makes me cringe because what she's doing is the worst as far as like from an educator standpoint, though, I also get it. Like
Yeah,
she also
cares.
I would
she's-
freak out if this happened
She's
to me.
also
Yeah.
suffering from trauma and is needing to grasp onto something and find answers because she's having survivor's guilt.
and the whole town thinks you are
She's
evil.
They look at her like, what did she do?
Yeah.
Like, pretty much I got to clear my name or my life's over.
Which I get it. Like if this happened in our town, questions would be asked. Like, what the heck? Like, how does every
yeah.
kid go missing except for one in the same classroom?
Yeah.
yeah.
You're gonna be looking at the teacher like, what did you do?
Yeah, I would think the same thing. I'd be like, a little weird.
Little sussy.
Yeah.
You don't not looking good for you.
Yeah. Man, good movie. Lots of plot holes. Good film.
Yeah.
You guys have any closing thoughts on it?
Did we do our favorite parts?
No, I don't think we did. We did favorite characters. Favorite part. Mine might be a cop out, but it's when the kids are chasing Gladys.
Oh, that's got to be my favorite.
That's pretty good. I mean,
Yeah.
if I'm gonna do one that's not that, I like the tweaker getting thrown.
That was really
It
funny.
was just funny, but like, really, even as much as we like kind of crapped on it, like because it was supposed to be scary, but our theater giggled at it. It was the scissors thing of her coming out of the house. Like, what the heck are we doing here?
That was creepy.
Yeah.
And doors, I've never seen someone make doors opening as scary as they did in this movie.
Yeah.
But she's just
It's, like,
staring
unnatural
at
looking,
when
yeah.
Gladys
Yeah.
just staring at Alex.
Yeah. There's a lot of times in this movie that they open and close doors and it's just pitch black on the other side of the door and the door doesn't make a noise. Like doors were spooky in this film.
Yes,
Hey,
the doors
I
are
found-
spooky.
I found all the kids in the basement. We got. He's like,
gotta-
what if he takes that award for himself?
Yeah, they did not care at all. Oh, that was creepy too when he like fell in the basement. All the kids like turn around.
That
that was creepy.
That was
yeah.
a good jump scare actually.
Yeah.
And then
Like, hey, we know where they went.
yeah. That was good.
Yeah, my favorite like non like that's the fun scene But I think the other one probably like the principal and the gas station scene. That was a cool character moment
Yeah.
for Josh Brolin's guy.
That was good.
Yeah.
Good old Thanos there.
Ooh, random thought. We talked about I think in the Fantastic Four one the Pedro Pascal fatigue. Apparently he was the original pick for Archer, so he would
Pedro
have been
Pascal was.
he was going to be in like Eddington, Fantastic Four, and Weapons all at the same time.
Man's
Three
staying
summer
busy.
movies.
I gotta give him that.
Yeah, I mean,
like Pedro Pascal.
I like
He's
him.
a pretty good.
Not that much though.
Yeah, he's a pretty good actor.
I thought Josh Brolin did great. As
Oh, I
Archer.
couldn't see him doing that now that I seen Josh Brolin do it.
Yeah, but Josh Brolin's such a better like ex-military angered construction worker dad vibe.
Purple,
pick.
Yeah.
purple guy in space.
Yeah.
Yes. His voice.
I love
Incredible
Josh Brolin's
man voice.
I want more Josh Brolin.
I didn't know he was in Goonies. Also, I learned that the other day.
Josh Brolin?
Yeah.
Who was he in Goonies?
Older brother.
I didn't realize that was him.
Yeah.
No.
I don't know that either.
Never put that together.
Yeah, but-
My first thought was maybe he was like the abomination in the sewer or whatever.
No, he was younger. Josh Brolin. He was the older brother.
Dude, I need to rewatch The Goonies. It's been years.
It's been a long time since I've seen the
I watched
Goonies.
it about a month ago. Still holds up.
I watched it as a kid and didn't love it.
I never loved the Goonies.
I thought
fun.
it was just okay.
It's a fun movie.
yeah.
It's like MacGuffin the movie.
The
It is.
Gooners.
Yeah. McGoonies the movie.
The Gooners, the movie.
The Gooners the movie.
The
All
Gooners,
right.
the Murder.
Yeah. All right. Hey, we're coming up on hour 3. Let's plug this bad boy into the rubric.
My scores out.
I'll start us off here and with plot and don't hate me. I'm gonna give plot a 3. I think the plot was okay. Plot was okay. It had a lot of plot holes. It wasn't bad. It had some really good moments, but it wasn't great, and it was far from excellent. So I'm gonna give plot a 3. It was okay.
All right.
We've talked about all the holes in it. Got more holes than the movie Holes.
True.
I like that movie.
That is a great movie.
I said that in angle, so if you hear that in your right ear, I apologize.
I don't think the mics.
I don't know that's how that
Mics
works.
don't have
audio.
off-axis stereo.
That's not how that works, Jonah.
Oh, my bad, guys. So
right.
if I just sound funny there.
Me?
Yeah.
What? I'm also actually going to go with 3 after we've talked about it.
'Kay.
It is definitely the weakest part of this movie, but everything else is so good that something has to be the weakest, and it definitely has its problems.
Yeah.
But it's one of those things, like Jonah said, the less you think about it, the better it is.
I like to think about my movies.
I know you do. You analyze it all.
Well, once again, I feel like I sound like a broken record now. If a movie wants me to shut off my brain, I will shut off my brain. But this movie did not want you to shut off your brain. It encouraged you to think. This movie wanted you to think critically about it. So I'm going to think critically about it.
Me?
Jonah?
I'm going to give it a 4.
Okay.
Because for me at least, when you're watching the movie, you don't think about a lot of these plot holes. You're not going to notice them. Or at least for me, I didn't notice a lot of these plot holes. I don't think about them. When you drive home, yeah, if you think about the movie, there are some things that kind of fall apart a little bit. But at least for me, when I'm watching the movie, that's what's most important. When I'm watching the movie, it all flowed. I was very engaged. I was super interested in the mystery. Thought it was well written. So I'm going to give it a 4. I'll knock it off the point for the plot holes, because if you do really think about it, there is some things that don't make sense. If you do, but I think the big one's the nightmare thing, which maybe there's an explanation for that. Someone will do an analysis video or something. But for me, the movie watching experience, the plot was great in my opinion.
Okay. So. Cole, start us off acting.
I'm torn between a 4 and a 5 on this one. Because 5, I feel like we would be, or you hand out a lot of 5s on acting.
We tend to do that, yeah.
But like everyone was good in this, but the dad was, I'm still kind of iffy on, but it wasn't like so bad I don't feel right bringing it down a whole point.
You know what? I'll maybe help you out here because I'm in the same ballpark as you. We hand out 5s on acting, and we talked about this last time. I want to start being stricter on those for me personally. I'll ask you the question I'm asking myself. Was there a standout performance?
Stand out,
Yeah, see, that's where I'm at. There wasn't a standout.
Everyone played their part well.
Yeah, there wasn't a standout performance.
There's not one like, oh, unbelievable.
Like, this person was amazing.
I think if Gladys was in the movie more, maybe because whoever that actress was really good at being creepy.
Yeah, I thought everyone was good.
But that just kind of ruins the mystique of Gladys then if you show her too much.
If she's in there too much, yeah. Or you have her in there from the start, and then you slowly reveal later that she's actually the villain.
You thought she was just like this feeble old woman.
Yeah, it might be a cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Like you see her at the store buying soup.
Yeah.
Soup?
And you start like, oh, wait.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, I'll go 4. I'll go 4 for acting. Nothing like stand out, but everything was solid.
Yeah, everything was good.
I'm also going to go 4 for those same reasons. Not really stand out, but it was good.
I'm going 4, yeah. Like, no outstanding, incredible performances. The child actor was really good, but not 5 worthy. Yeah. Jonah, audio. Oh.
Excuse me.
I did not like the way that sounded in my ears.
Yeah. I'm going to go 4. Just because, the soundtrack was fine. The music was good. Nothing, like you said, some of the things you said with the editing, that was really cool. Nothing crazy, though. I just really liked, this counts as audio, even though it's lack of audio. Like the use of silence, thought was really good. Some of the sound design, like the little violent parts, or, just in general, I thought it was just good, really good audio.
Yeah. I'm actually going to go 5. I thought there were some really good squelches and just general Foley sound effects. I loved the use of just pure silence in a film. More films need to do that. The way they used audio in this movie to create suspense. But some movies just use audio to create suspense by just making a lot of noise. This movie used silence to create suspense. Loved that. And then the soundtrack, despite being a horror movie and the fact that no one's going to go listen to this, they had someone actually write the score to kind of match exactly what was happening in the scene instead of just plugging in default horror MP3 music like a lot of them do. So I'm actually going to give audio a 5. I really liked the audio on this one. Cole.
I'm also going 4 for the same reasons Jonah just said.
All right. Brings me around to visuals.
Bazinga.
Visuals is a tough one for me. Audio. I loved, and I almost said this earlier, and I forgot it we were talking about favorite scenes. When the kids are chasing the woman, there's a moment where it cuts to an over the shoulder of the little girl running.
Yeah.
And I love that her footsteps, she sounded like a 300-pound man.
He was putting in the work.
It cuts to her, one girl. And it cuts her, and you hear, doof, 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 like her footsteps just,
Call of Duty Modern
Warfare
2 over here.
Yeah, I said, I feel like I'm listening to a Call of Duty lobby over here.
My favorite part of that one was she runs through one window, runs through another window. She Gladys turns and she goes Nah, I'm cutting her off. Goes to another window.
that was so good.
That was that pink shirt girl was going
MVP.
football mode
Yeah.
there. Yeah.
I'm gonna cut her off.
Incredible.
Visuals are tough for me. I talked about really enjoying the way that the different camera stuff was shot. This one's weird. It's a scary movie. There wasn't much CG. For what was there,
Everything, a lot of stuff was practical.
I don't think there's any CG.
Almost
I
everything
couldn't
was
pick out any
practical.
CG in this.
Yeah.
And it looked really good. So despite there not, this one's almost opposite of acting. Despite there not being anything that's like ridiculously stand out, what was there was perfect. The ripping of Gladys in half at the end looked insane.
The gore looked really good in this.
The gore looked really
It was
good,
nasty.
and it wasn't overdone. The
No.
forks through the face was great. I'm going to give visuals a 5. The camera work, the practical effects, just how everything meshed together. It had a coherent theme. I'm going to give visuals a 5. Very spooky. Oh, the doors opening with the black void inside. Lots of really cool stuff. The
Yeah.
Naruto running.
Yeah.
I'm going to give visuals 5. Cole?
I agree with the 5 as well. I mean, everything looked, for what this movie was and what it needed to accomplish, and it managed to do it with no CG. Mm-hmm. It looked really good.
It looked really good. There was the only time
Stuff
I
was
could
shot
think
well.
There's the weapon in the sky, obviously, as a joke. But then I think the only other time there was CG is when Wong gets hit with the car. That was obviously CG,
Yeah.
or at least like
But it
post-processing, but it looked really
it
good.
moved so
Yeah.
quick you couldn't really even
And it-
tell.
And it's far away.
And
yeah.
it looked good, though. Like, it looked really nice. All right, Jonah.
I was a 4, but I think I'm going to say 5. Like you said, for what this needed to be, like, it was exceptional. And I also like, like some of the scenes, like with the way the camera moves when when Alex looks into Glass's room for the first time, and it'll be like the tree, and then it'll move with the door opening, and then it'll be like the window, and then it moves, and then it's Gladys like opening with the door. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
Staring.
Yeah, staring
This
really
movie
creepily.
had jump scares without jumping. Like, I hate it when movies just like, it's quiet, and then, something pops up and make a really loud noise to scare you. This
And
movie...
see, jump scares are not scary. They startle you. That's
Yeah.
not scary.
There's some genuinely good, spooky, jump scary movies in this.
Yeah, these are
moments in this movie.
actually scary jump scares.
Yeah.
Like you said, not startling. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So 5's on that one. Okay. Cole, enjoyment.
5. I
right.
love this movie. This movie was fun. I was hyped for it coming in, but I don't think it's... Because I saw it was getting like super high scores on Rotten Tomatoes. Like absurdly high scores.
Yeah.
I don't think it's quite that because obviously there is issue, but like from an enjoyment standpoint, it's a fun movie to watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could totally see why this is high on Rotten Tomatoes because, like, I feel like everyone
It's a crowd pleaser.
will come out
unique.
of this movie and be like, "Yeah, I like that."
Very unique.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm also gonna be a 5. I love this movie.
I'll
I thought
definitely
it was
watch this
great.
again when it comes to streaming.
I did tell Josh this. I feel like this is like another movie where it's like I don't think this would be nearly as fun upon rewatch because I think a lot of the fun is not knowing what's going on.
I would like to watch it with someone who's not seen it, just to see their reaction.
I would love to see it with other people. But yeah, 5. I love this movie.
All right. Well, I'm also a 5 for the exact same reasons. I did really like this movie despite its glaring plot holes. It was still really good. That puts us at an 86.67. We round that up to an 87, putting Weapons at a
stop doing
solid high B.
I need to watch. I want to watch Barbarian now. That's the other movie this director did.
My friend Reed was over here last night, and he said that they watched that and they really enjoyed it. I was going to look up Weapons on Rotten Tomatoes and just kind of see where
It was at like upper 90s last time I checked.
Well, let's look here real fast.
I am heavy weapons.
So, critics 94. That feels weird that the critics are so high on that, and then the audience is 86. So we're literally right in line with the audience on this one, which never happens. Oh, actually, sorry, that actually happens somewhat often. So, but the critics gave this one really, really good reviews. So, awesome. Well, it's been a hot second since we've done an episode. We've been busy. Yeah. Football season's kicking off for me, so we might slow.
Kickoff.
It was not an intentional pun, but I'll take it. I'll take it.
Yeah, what's going on next?
I was gonna say that's what I was gonna say. So we might have to slow down here just a little bit. But like, what movies are you guys looking forward to? It feels like there was a lot of movies back to back I was looking forward to, and now
This summer, and not just movies, elite summer. We got Superman, Fantastic Four. We got Donkey Kong. We got Mario Kart. We got, I don't know. That's everything I want.
Weapons.
That's all I need. We got Weapons. We just watched.
Yeah.
I mean, it's been
28 years later.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
28 years later.
Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
Deltarune, other video games.
Yeah, I need to play Deltarune.
Great time.
We're gonna
Metal Gear Solid 3 remaster comes out next week.
Well,
See, bomb summer.
Cole's gonna not be able to play that one though because we're gonna force him to buy Helldivers.
Oh yeah, the Halo update for
I'm
Helldivers.
gonna tell you right
coming
now,
out.
guys. If I go MIA, Helldivers had to take a back burner for a bit.
I get it. When Doggone came out, Helldivers was
and
the
then
last thing on
the
my
following
mind.
week, NBA 2K26 comes out.
I get it. But
I'll make time for Helldivers.
you gotta get it. It will become your top 5 favorite game of all time. Like it'll be in the top 5.
Say,
You think so for him?
I think so.
Really?
Metal Gear
You
Solid
don't think
3
so?
Remastered.
I don't know, maybe.
I think Helldivers is probably easily in my top 10.
Oh, really?
And
No
I
way.
play a
Yeah.
stupid amount of games. Like,
Yeah.
not for you, not top
Probably
10.
not for me. I like Helldivers, but
Not
I
in your
haven't
top
put that
10?
much time into it. No.
No, I think it's easily in my top 10 just because it's just dumb, stupid fun.
Yeah.
And someone actually made it may have been Josh. Josh was like, I don't know if Cole like Helldivers because, yeah, there is lots of shooting and explosions, but like sometimes you have to like manage ammo and manage resources and maybe move a little bit slower. And I was like, Cole's favorite game is Metal Gear Solid.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That game is all stealth.
No, I think
like,
Cole,
that's-
I think you'd love it.
That's
I think you'd
all
love it.
you do. in
Yeah.
Metal Gear
It's
Solid
resource
is
management.
Resource management and move slow.
Yeah, I think you love it. I don't it'd be your favorite, but I mean, it's great. It's fun.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta go fire up Snake Eater. It's gonna be great.
Snake Eater.
The
I need
best
to play
one.
those games.
The best one.
I give my life. Sorry, I'm gonna just baller soundtrack.
Yeah.
All right. Movies.
Yeah.
What's coming out, Jonah? I see you were looking it up. So.
Oh, never mind. Caught Stealing's coming out. That's that
What?
Austin Butler movie.
What?
The Austin Butler Zoe Kravitz movie. It's like I've seen the ad for it. Every movie we've seen.
Caught stealing. I don't know if I've.
Darren Aronofsky's like a producer. Remember, it's like the guy in the Jewish people come, the gangster Jewish people come.
That did look good. The first time I heard about that, I didn't think it sounded interesting, but the last trailer did look good.
Yeah, it looked funny.
The Running Man that looked good.
Oh, Running Man looks really good.
That's November. We have a bit for
we
that.
gotta wait for that
Oh,
one.
we got Wicked 2 coming out in November.
You know what? I feel like-
Toxic Avenger comes out next
you know
week.
what? I
Does
actually
it
saw-
really?
Yeah,
The next week.
August 29th. That's
Wow.
what it says on
Jaws?
IMDb.
I saw a trailer on YouTube for that the other day where he was like arguing with the insurance company trying to get coverage, and they're like, you have the platinum tier, you don't have the stuff in the gold tier. It's like, doesn't platinum cover gold? It's like only if you buy the co-tier option.
Oh,
and I was
dude.
just like, oh no, this movie's gonna make me sad.
This movie's gonna be funny. Yeah.
Did we go see Naked? Are we gonna go see Naked Gun? Is it
Is
still
it
out?
still? I don't know if it's still in theaters.
If it's still out,
I heard
we
It
should
was
really
still because they had
heard it was
a
really
a
good.
beaver popcorn bucket.
That's really fun, dude. We saw a Herbie popcorn bucket at the theater
from
the other night.
Fantastic Four.
Oh, really?
It actually
Oh,
looked
that's
really
cool.
dope.
That's awesome.
I want to.
There was another movie coming out that I thought looked good, and I can't think of the name of it now.
They're doing all these re-releases in theaters. We have to go see some of these re-releases.
Go, guys.
Yeah, I would like to go see Jaws back in theater.
Yeah, Jaws and Spider-Man.
And Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Toy Story.
A Toy Story, yeah. Hear me out, guys. I think this would make either the worst episode we've ever done or the best. We go see Downton Abbey, the grand finale, without having seen the.
Well, boy, do
show.
I have news for you guys. You're an Freaky Friday. I'm not interested in that, but I think it'd be a funny episode. My wife really wants to go see Downton Abbey.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know anything about the show.
That'll make it funny. I don't
I've
either.
seen like 4 episodes of the first season, which would make it so much better. Yeah, I'm a Jonah. I think we should go do it. The Roses looked okay. The new Conjuring looked okay.
Him. That's the new Jordan Peele movie.
I'd be
That's
down to
in
go
a
see
few
that.
weeks.
I feel like there's another. Oh, The Long Walk. That's what I was thinking of. The Stephen King. They're just like,
Oh, yeah,
everyone
walking.
walks
If you
until
stop,
they
you
die.
die. Yeah.
which sounds like it could either be really good or really awful. One battle after another
That looked interesting.
with Leo looked good.
Good Boy. Have you seen the trailer for that?
Good. Boy.
It's the one where it's a horror movie from a dog's perspective.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that looks awesome.
I haven't
comes out a
seen
little
that, but
bit.
that does sound really fun. I like that. So there's still some good stuff coming out. So, but
Tron Ares comes out later.
it definitely is going to slow down a lot here soon. If you use this opportunity, go back and catch up on some old
Friendship.
stuff. What?
Friendship.
Friendship.
Oh, we should do Friendship. We could honestly use
Dogman.
this. I was gonna say we could use this time to catch up. We could use this time to catch up on some movies we missed. And eventually do
Dogman.
Gran Turismo with Josh.
No, we're never doing Gran
finally.
Turismo.
With Josh. It has to be at Josh's house though. That's the thing.
I watched Gran Turismo.
You did?
I will.
Oh, you will.
Happy
Yeah, yeah.
Gilmore 2.
Happy Gilmore 2.
Elio, I never saw Elio. I heard that was pretty good. Pixar movie?
I heard it was good too, but it flopped, and I think that's because they advertised it like a week and a half before it came out, and then never advertised it again.
Shay Frill is supposed to be like, does anyone remember, like, anyone even hear about Elio before it came out?
No. Like
I saw one poster a year ago, and that was it.
I think that's a couple problems with it. The first trailer came out like 2 years ago, and then they delayed it a year because of something I forgot. And then also, the original name was called Elio from Earth, or Elio of Earth. And they changed it to Elio, and like this might be a little dramatic. I think more people would have seen the movie if it was called Elio from Earth. That's a way more interesting title.
Yeah,
it makes you think like, well, what's
it
that
tells
about?
you like we're not on Earth,
We're not on Earth, and
like,
it's
we're
from
leaving
Earth.
Yeah,
yeah. Is it like from an alien perspective?
Yeah.
And then Elio, just like I don't know, some guy named Elio. I don't know.
which is not a good name.
Not a
Sorry,
good name.
People named Elio.
Sorry, Elio.
Yeah.
I don't know,
But hey, it does give us a reason to do a Pixar tier list if we go see that.
I would be down to go see
True.
it. I would. I never saw Elementals either. Like I heard that one was okay.
Yeah,
it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
It's
We had to go back and do a few.
Yeah,
Is Pixar, are they lacking, or are we just?
their movies are good, but financially they're lacking. A lot of people say Pixar's dead. I think they have done some of their best work these last 5 years.
Are they just not marketing?
I think it depends. Like COVID, they went only Disney Plus, which was weird. And then they did Elemental, which ended up making quite a bit of money. Their sequels still make a lot of money. Inside Out 2 made like $1 billion.
Inside Out 2 was really good.
Inside Out 2
Did
was
you
good.
see that, Cole?
No.
That was good.
Oh, no, I did.
I like that one.
I think they made, like I said, some of their best work. Soul is, I think, one of their best movies.
I do like Soul a lot.
I loved Luca.
I didn't watch that one. Is that the mermaid boy?
Yeah, the sea monster.
I didn't watch that one.
I loved Luca. Luca's great. It looks amazing. And then I like Turning Red.
Ooh, the controversial one.
Dude,
It was a weird controversy.
Such a weird concept.
Yeah, like of all the ones to get mad at, that's the one.
The Panda Girl?
I had a conversation with a family member of mine. I don't think they listen to the podcast, but if they do, I'm sorry. But they were like, I don't think that movie should be encouraging young girls to disrespect their parents and run away from home. And I know this person's favorite Disney movie is The Little Mermaid.
That's literally the whole plot of the
And it's like,
Mermaid.
that's every Disney movie.
Also, the end of the spoilers for Turning Red. She goes back home, you know?
Yeah.
And she doesn't run away. She sneaks out to go to a concert.
People were also upset. We have, for people who may not know, like we live in the Bible Belt. Like, and like, I am a Christian. We all go to church, but like, also there's a point where like when people are getting upset about Chinese magic, and it's like, it's a cartoon.
Yeah.
It's a cartoon.
Did you guys see? Oh, this is kind of
Also, people who
side
get mad at
tangent.
Harry Potter are okay with Lord of the Rings. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
you know you're right though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There was a guy on YouTube years ago when Turning Red was coming out, and he was kind of known for being like a really pretentious cartoon reviewer, like really pretentious. And he reviewed Turning Red, and he said that because Turning Red takes place in like 2003 or something, and he talked about how this movie's very ignorant of the times and basically made the point without saying it that they should have brought up 9/11 in Turning Red, and everyone's like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah,
It's in Canada.
Honestly,
Was
should've.
it Beyonce who was like on stage? She's like, so anyways, you guys don't even want to hear me talk about 9/11. That's just,
I don't know if that was.
the
I don't know if
energy
I've
is
seen that or not. It was.
Man.
It was like. What are you talking about,
Dude.
But yeah, Pixar. You know, I think they're just advertising, and I think like with Spider-Verse, it's like, people are looking for different kinds of animation. They kind of have they have a style.
Dude, I'm glad that America's getting its own animation style. Like,
Yeah,
the Spider-Verse stuff is it's Sony-esque. America, it's a bit of both, but like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I'm happy. Like, I love that style.
Spider-Verse, Puss in Boots, Ninja Turtles. Mm-hmm. So
I watched another one that was, K-pop Demon Hunters is.
yeah.
It's once again, it's a mix. It's kind of American made, and then it's also made in part with a Japanese and a Korean studio. But like K-pop Demon, dude, we should do a rubric for K-pop Demon Hunters.
I'd do it.
That's Elena's pick for Sunday, so maybe we review it after Sunday because man,
I think we will.
that is a.
We may just have to.
I didn't
just have to.
I didn't expect to love that movie. I love that movie.
Yeah, I heard it's fantastic.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So, all right. Let's wrap it up there. We're coming up on an hour and a half. Sorry about that. Thank you guys for tuning in. If you liked this, please share it with your friends. Follow us on Facebook. Jonah, you're still posting stuff on TikTok. Follow us on TikTok, right? Are you still doing that?
I haven't done one since what was that?
Not very good at being a social media manager, are you?
Lilo and Stitch was the last one I did.
Eventually,
Oh,
I'll do a big blowout of them.
Eventually, we'll get some more. Jonah will blow you on TikTok, and then
Whoa.
Pause.
Well,
I do every episode. I'm like, oh, okay, this is the good TikTok
This is the
highlight,
one.
and then I don't do it.
just start raising your hand. I got a marker button now. And then
Yeah.
also, please get on Facebook. Cole's going to make a post if you already made it.
I already made the post.
Yeah, let us know those bad movies you like. We would love to know.
Say we got something good with the 50th episode.
Yeah, we want to do something big. We want to do a big blowout. Jonah's going to go hard. So
I'm gonna go hard at the big
he's
blowout.
going to get hard at the big blowout. So, all right.
We're getting close to the end of season 3, guys.
Oh, man.
We're getting close at the end of the big blowout.
Turning 77.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you guys for tuning in, and bye-bye.